That's too abrupt for my taste, but that's alright. How are you guys doing?
Yes!
Yes! Fantastic.
Yes!
Yes! I might be myself, but I think that's going to be alright. So, my name is Josh Lovett. I know a lot of you guys know who I am, but I see a lot of strange and unfamiliar faces. It's alright. It's nice to meet you guys. I just need to ask before I get into everything, are you guys comfortable with race jokes? I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Are you comfortable with race jokes?
Yes.
Yes.
No, they're not mean.
Like NASCAR race jokes? What's the deal with that? They don't have any black drivers. You know what I'm talking about? I'm kidding. I feel like that would be weird. I mean, it wouldn't be weird. Now it feels weird. All right, I'm gonna take it back a notch. I'm gonna try to get into the relaxed zone here, the danger zone. Let's take it down a notch. We'll try this. How about this? So the death of my father happened at a very sensitive time in my life.
Oh, God.
The death of my father happened at a very sensitive time in my life. I was about 12 years old, which is when I beat off a lot. And it was hard, you know? I felt like I was kind of left on my own. It wasn't a big deal. Like my little brother and sister, their dad came and, you know, took them away from all the trouble. I'm not bitter. You know, they left me on my own, but I'm not bitter. And my mom. We found out that my mom was going out intentionally and going to see Nickelback perform live. So we knew that she definitely had it the hardest of all of us. I had it hard too. You know, I feel like I didn't have the right guy. I wasn't ready. I mean, you're never going to be ready, really, but I feel like I wasn't ready for that, you know? Nobody told me what to do with my first erection after my dad died. And, you know, I remember my first erection after my dad died. I was like, get the fuck out of here, I'm depressed. Right? Those erections, they're so persistent. You know what I mean? And like, I was brought up in the way where like, when your loved one passes on, they're watching over you. You know, so that made it really difficult for me. I was trying to hide it, you know? But like, I don't know where they're watching over me from. Like, is it from behind, like in front? I don't really know what it's like. Am I like HBO and they can change the channel for like 2 minutes, 37 seconds? But, is it like a chameleon? You know, he's watching over all his loved ones at the same time so he can't escape it? But I couldn't wrap my head around it. I didn't understand what to think. So I thought of this as the only thing that made sense. We have the same blood, right? We have the same DNA. It only makes sense that he can see through my eyes, right? So for the longest time, I would keep my eyes closed. You know, I didn't suck my dick for 17 years. Yeah, I live with my girlfriend now, and now I have to be alert when I masturbate, obviously, because I don't want to get caught. And I escaped without getting caught in my childhood, but it worked out pretty fine. Like, I traditionally get home like 15 minutes before my girl, which is, it's perfect, right? So, I have it down to a science, right? I get home, I go upstairs on my computer, I crack the blinds so I can see the driveway, and I get to it, right? And, I mean, I used to be safe. I've gotten a little bolder. Like, there are some times where I'm really pushing the clock, you know what I mean? So, you know, she'll show up. So, I'm sitting there. Alright? She shows up. Hey, babe! I'm like, hey. By the way, what the fuck is up with that? Like, hold on. When we're in a good mood, she can hear me from across the house, crystal clear. But as soon as we get into a fight, she can't hear me in the other fucking room. I call bullshit. That's ridiculous, right? Anyways, so, you know, I'm going. I hear her footsteps. The door's 48 seconds. But whenever she starts going up the stairs, 17. And you gotta give yourself some time, seriously. You need like 15 seconds to really look at all of the stuff on the surface in front of you and make sure nothing's really traumatic, you know? And like, if she caught me and I was like, hey, you caught me, like we could move past that, right? No big deal. But if she catches me and I'm like, it's happening, you know? Eye contact, it's like, at that point I'm pretty sure I just killed myself. And the relationship's over at least. But, yeah. But, I mean, I escaped most of my childhood. Well, no, I escaped my entire childhood without getting caught. And I still haven't been caught by my girlfriend, but and now she knows I do it. But I did get caught recently, which was a bummer. But I'll run you guys through that. So, typical night, right? We're in school now, so we do night classes. So I get home at night, and my girl's car is in there. Perfect, right? So I call her. She's like, "You got 10 minutes." And not like she knows I'm gonna beat off for 10 minutes, but like she's like, "I'll be home in 10." You guys get it. So, same routine. I go upstairs, blinds, computer, right? And I'm going at it. And I'm not paying attention. I get a phone call, and I'm pretty sure it's from her, right? Because we just spoke on the phone a minute ago. And so I'm going, right? Phone rings. Hello? You know? And it's, "Hey, it's Sharon, your neighbor. Your blinds are open." And I was yep. My girl still doesn't know that. Well, now she does. But it's mostly just awkward when I walk my dog around the neighborhood. Here's the thing. There are 3 types of people. There's a person who sees someone through their blinds or through their windows and they move on with their life. You enjoy the show and you keep it to yourself because you're great. Then there's, I think this person's a psychopath. You don't look in people's windows. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you see movement, you look, right? But to like call someone and be like, "I was watching you and I saw you doing something incredibly embarrassing and I wanted to let you know." That's like some Hannibal Lecter bullshit. That is fucking ridiculous. And all this energy, my heart is pumping. That's all I have, but I mean, I'm just enjoying this. I was supposed to do 8 minutes, it's probably been about 5. So I'm just gonna sit here for 3 minutes. You guys are beautiful. No, I'm really done now, seriously. Thank you guys.